Hey Capricorn, welcome to your Mercury Retrograde reading. Now, Mercury Retrograde already started on August 4th, but it will end on the 28th, so it's basically going to be for the rest of August. So we're going to be taking a specific and special look here with the energies that will be surrounding you during this retrograde period and how they'll be affecting you. So let's go ahead and jump in here, Capricorn. You pulled the full card here for the overall energy, got the Judgment, Seven of Wands. You pulled the Four of Wands here. I like that. All right. You got the Sun card, the Ten of Pentacles, and you pulled the Queen of Cups. All right, not looking too bad here, Capricorn. Let's go ahead and pull your oracle cards. You pulled this Pluto card. It says transformation. So, Pluto is a planet that it does symbolize transformation. And it's really big transformation, right? It's not like these minor transformations. Like these transformations are transformations that really change things to, at the core. So, and it's also like to where we can also, when we get down to the bottom of things or when we get to the core of things, it's like we're able to, yes, there's that breaking down process, but then there's also the rebirth process as well with Pluto. And I feel like for you, this is a rebirth here with this retrograde that is happening. Because the Fool card's the overall energy, which talks about new beginnings. And then the Judgment is also, the planet of the Judgment is Pluto. So there's definitely some big energy here. That you're going to be going through, like big transformations here. And in a way, I kind of feel like the worst here for you, Capricorn, is over. Now it's more so like the rebirth process after, the symbolic death process of Pluto. Right now it's like the rebirth process here. So you did pull this, you and your loved ones are safe. It's a new moon in Cancer. So if you've been wondering or if you've been fearing, right, because Pluto can bring an energy of like fear. So if you've been fearing like the worst here, I feel like things will turn out better than you expect here. So I feel like if you've been stressing about things or if you've been wondering about things, Capricorn, like if the worst case scenarios, I don't feel like that's going to happen. You did pull this loyalty card. It says determination and it says dog here. And I'm kind of feeling like the universe is like wanting you to stay loyal and committed to your goals and committed to yourself here as well. With this Mercury retrograde, with it being in Virgo, it comes back into Leo, but while it's in Virgo, it is the themes that it's going to be, bringing up is like self-development, right? Improving things, figuring out how we can practically do things better, right? To set ourselves up for more long-term success. Then it retrogrades back into Leo, where it's about our happiness, our creativity, our self-expression, our individual, our own individual, unique, autonomous like energy here. So with this Fool card being here, there's some form of a new beginning here, right? The Fool card is the archetype of Uranus, right? The planet of Uranus, which encourages us to, if we feel like if we have the spontaneous urge to leap into things or to try new things, right? To bring a transformation or to bring innovation to things, it's about allowing yourself to, take a leap of faith, right? And so I feel like the universe while we're in this Mercury retrograde, I feel like they're wanting you to take more risk here. You did pull the Judgment card. There's like something you can't ignore anymore with this Judgment card, right? The Judgment card can bring a pressure. It's like this calling here, or this call to initiation. It's like something new that is happening that we have to take the initiative on or seize the initiative with. And I think a lot of things are being revealed to you at this time, Capricorn, about your destiny, about yourself, and about your life and what it is that you want to do. The Judgment card is a reawakening of purpose. So it's like, in a way, there's like these deeper themes of like your purpose taking new shape here. And I kind of sense a little bit of timidity, which is interesting, Capricorn, because you're not a sign of timidness. But with the Seven of Wands being in the challenge, the Seven of Wands is like when we are bold, we are courageous, and we do stand in our convictions, and we believe in ourselves, and we allow ourselves to take the lead. But it's in the challenge here. Now, there could be delays and things of that nature with this retrograde that could be, temporarily delaying things. If that's the case, I feel like eventually those delays will lift, or that energy will lift, and you will be able to seize the initiative, or to get started, or to jump into the things that you've been wanting to do. You did pull the Four of Wands here in the future position. So I do feel like there is some form of victory and celebration, right? The Four of Wands is something that we have defined for ourselves, allowed ourselves to, feel empowered to do it, then it comes together, then we celebrate, right? So there is something here coming together. I'm seeing in the future position. Four of Wands, like I said, it is also a victory. So, and the Ten of Pentacles is your advice, right? And you do have the Sun card here in the position of something that you're unaware of, right? The Sun card is about your own unique individual self-expression, your own individual identity here, and allowing forth and giving yourself the permission, right, to let those aspects of your being shine. Also, the Sun card is happiness here. So, and even when I was getting in the very beginning of the reading, like if you've been feeling like, the worst case scenario happening, it's like the Sun card is like the exact opposite. It's like maybe like the best case scenario happening here. So I feel like it's like you are moving in a direction of more happiness, but also to allow yourself to be happy, like to allow yourself to creatively express yourself, allow like your eccentric side to come through, especially with the Fool card, because it is the archetype of Uranus. And like I said, Uranus is a planet that does deal with, being eccentric, right? Innovative, revolutionary. You do have the Ten of Pentacles here as the advice, right? The Ten of Pentacles as advice, it's like your long-term goals, right? Ten of Pentacles is the goals 2 years from now that you have, 3 years from now that you have. It's like the heaven on earth that you're trying to create for yourself. So it's about keeping that in mind and allowing yourself to pursue like your long-term goals. This card also encourages us as well in the advice position to like get very practical with what it is that we're doing, right? And and to start managing things and paying attention to the details, not skip corners, because that's what's going to set you up for like long-term success here. You did pull the Queen of Cups in the outcome position, which is a card of like rest assured, right? You being emotionally grounded and centered and feeling in alignment, and also feeling comfort and joy as well. There could be something you're receiving here too. So let's go ahead and clarify your reading, Capricorn. Clarify this Fool card here for the overall energy. Yeah, pull the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is a card of ambition. Like he sits at the edge of the world with the globe in his hand, which represents his ability to want to go out and conquer something new, or something that is pulling on his ambition. So I feel like at this time with this retrograde, there's going to be these new spontaneous ambitions, or these new beginnings here, or these new leaps. Some of you could be taking like bigger leaps here actually with this retrograde. Clarify the Judgment here in your current energy. You have the Hermit. Yeah, I feel like you're ready for something, right? The Hermit is someone who's accumulated knowledge and wisdom, right? And now he can show up in the world. Like now is his time to like show up in the world, like to bring his wisdom, to bring his guidance. So I think at this time, the universe is wanting you to definitely bring your wisdom and guidance into the world. Some of you could be coming across a guide during this Mercury retrograde who is giving you wisdom and is showing you practically, like showing you the practical steps here of what to do, right, to initiate something or to begin something. But I'm also seeing you as well, like being a guide for others. So like, this could be with anything, right? You have like some form of knowledge or wisdom or some sort of talent, especially with the Sun card, that you could be now like wanting to give to the world. Clarify the Seven of Wands in your challenge. You have the Knight of Swords here. Also, Knight of Swords, Seven of Wands, and then the advice being the Ten of Pentacles is like playing the long game, which you're really good at, Capricorn. You're like the master of time. It's like playing the long game, like not skipping corners, right? Or not doing things just to get quick success. And for some of you, maybe the success is not coming as fast as you would like, but I feel like with the Ten of Pentacles, it's like, making sure that you're understanding like to like play the long game with things, because it's by sticking to something and being committed to what you're doing, it's like you will eventually get that success. Clarify this Four of Wands here for Capricorn in the future position. Pull the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is a card of struggle, but with the Four of Wands, it's like you're overcoming some form of difficulty or struggle, right? It's success after difficulty. Four of Wands, Five of Pentacles. It's interesting too, because something that you're doing here, Capricorn, or wanting to do, Five of Pentacles is a card of transition. So with that Judgment card, it's like there's something new happening, and answering that call to initiation, there's some form of transition that's coming with it. but the transition actually turns out better than you expect, or goes better than you expect. It's like, because I'm kind of picking up maybe there's some fear around certain things, but I think you'll be all right. Clarify the Sun card. You pulled the Nine of Swords, which is the card of anxiety and stress, feeling overwhelmed. But it's also too, it's like where we can be over analyzing things, trying to like figure out like what's the best way to say this, or what's the best way to do this, or trying to meet and please everybody's needs is what I'm picking up here intuitively. I feel like the Sun card is saying like to do it your way, right? Just allow yourself to spontaneously express yourself and let it naturally flow out from you. Like some of you may be wondering, like, how do I show up to something, or how should I do something, or how are other people going to perceive me? The Sun card, like I said, is like accepting just who you are, right? And showing up and being yourself. You also have the Sun card again at the bottom of the deck. It's like just being yourself. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles as the advice. You have the Ace of Swords, which is my card of intention. So it's like setting that intention, understanding your long-term intentions. Right? It's like sometimes we set an intention, we act on it, Ace of Swords, but we want quick success and it doesn't happen, or things don't happen as fast as we would want, or as we'd like. But the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles is like understanding the long-term plan here and sticking to the long-term plan. Clarify this Queen of Cups here in the outcome. You pull the Knight of Wands. So, yep. Something's going to make you ecstatic, right? I see like your energy here, Queen of Cups, right? Feeling emotionally grounded and centered, feeling nourished, feeling comfortable, right? After going through some transition or doing something new, like you starting to really love it, or you something that you're feeling gratitude for or appreciation for. And also the Knight of Wands is something that is also that is going to be like, it's like bringing back in the passion of something here, which is making things more exciting and more thrilling. You pulled this Ninth House card that says faith here. So I do feel like the universe is wanting you to have faith at this time. The Ninth House too is a house of like higher levels of learning and education, wisdom, right? So I think like during this retrograde period is like you could be having a boost of those things, right? And I'm almost hearing like seeing what you're capable of, like you being able to see like what you're capable of. The Ninth House as well can be, like I said, it is a house of faith, right? It points to like our morals, our beliefs. So I think you have like a good head on your shoulders, and I think you have everything it takes here to overcome or persevere through any type of difficulty with this Mercury retrograde. You pull the energy as gaining momentum here. So what you're doing, the energy that you're channeling into something, it's like you may not be able to see everything fully yet, but the energy is gaining momentum here. You pulled this desire card. It says attraction and it says snake here. This card is about like your desires, and with the loyalty card, it's like committing yourself and allowing yourself to pursue your desires, right? And to receive your desires too. Let's extend this reading out here for you, Capricorn. Pull the Three of Cups, you have the Page of Cups, and you have the Seven of Pentacles here. Anything you've been waiting on, right? Seven of Pentacles is the waiting game. Anything you've been waiting on, things to grow or for things to happen. Page of Cups is you feeling intuitively inspired by things that are happening, which is bringing in joy. Then the Three of Cups is also a card of celebration, being able to enjoy things. And I'm also seeing something here happening during this retrograde with like your community or your relationships, or like around like a group or something like that, like there being good success, or you seeing and getting success here. So like I said, I feel like the worst is over. I think with this Pluto card that came out, it's like there's been things that have kind of been in turmoil and that's been breaking down, but it's like through that breakdown process is also like the regeneration process that's happening that we can't always see. And so now it's like the regeneration process here that is happening for you with this retrograde, and like new things being birthed or rebirthed here. So that's what I got for you, Capricorn, in your reading. I'm gonna leave your reading here. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, it'll take you straight to my website. Also, as well, I did update the pricing for the readings too. I did lower the prices. So if you click that link, you'll be able to also see that too. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe. Also hit the notification bell as well, so that way you get notified whenever I upload your videos. And if you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. Otherwise than that, Capricorn, I'm wishing you the best for the rest of the month and for this retrograde, and I'll see you later.